Don't do that. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
I'm back. Did you miss me? Why? You got that check system shit? Why they didn't approve you? What you do? I'm swell. Yeah, I'm taking personal reading payments and I'm gossiping. I'm taking personal reading payments and I'm gossiping. Be vulnerable. Hey, yo. Hey, Portia. How many of y'all got a reading from me in the last month or month and a half and what I told you was right? Or what I told you, you did it and it worked? Or that shit that I predicted happened. I just want to know. Because, somebody texted me the other day and they was like, I just want to say thank you because everything that you told me was right. I was like, damn. Even though I know it don't matter. It's just the fact that shit really do be happening. And that shit just be crazy because that just means that God really need his people to get on their shit. Does a collective reading count? Not really. Not really. I knew that shit was gonna hit anyway, Hit me up. Hit me up. Hit me up. If you need one now, we gotta do it tomorrow. If you need one, we gotta do it tomorrow. I'm kind of cool for the night. And how do you feel? All your videos and podcasts help me out a lot. That's the fuck I'm talking about, man. That's the type. That's the shit that excite me. That's the type of shit that excite me. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that, it get me excited. Cause I really just be talking. I really be just talking, and I just be talking. I do. I just be talking, and my homegirl said it all the time. She was like, "You be saying so much shit. You probably don't even remember all the shit that you say." That's cool. Oh yeah, when you start putting that pressure, when you start applying what I done told you into real shit, oh baby, you be right on the motherfucking money. When you start applying the shit that I tell you, boy, you just be like a better bitch. Like seriously, you just be a better bitch. Oh my God, it's so pretty outside. You know what's so crazy? It's the clouds look like in the infinity sign. That's crazy. Excuse me. That was confirmation right there. That was confirmation right there. Lord have mercy. The clouds look like an infinity sign. Something is going on in the cosmos right now. Hold on, y'all. Something is going on in the cosmos. Oh, shit. Look at the moon, bitches. How I flip this damn camera? Wait, how I flip the camera? Fuck. Boom. Look. Look at the moon, bitches. Do y'all see that star right there? That's a star. That's a oh shit. That's a star. Do y'all see this? I don't think y'all can see this. It's a cloud and it go like this. Ain't no star by the moon. Ain't no star over there. The star right here. But it's literally this cloud that's right here, and it's an infinity sign. That shit crazy. That shit crazy, boy. Oh, shit. What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? Let me take my ass back inside, fucking around with this nature and shit. Oh, that's Jupiter? Hey, girl. So, y'all, I'm just. Talk about I can't see it. Do you naturally want to be alone and away from people? Because I can't do people anymore. You know, my biggest thing is, I just, you know, I'm in this energy right now. If I could just, I'm gonna just be honest with y'all. Since all this energy has been happening, I've been in this energy of just like, how can I explain it? Like, I've been in this energy of just accepting what it is and what it ain't gonna be. Like, there's so much energy right now that's just, it is what it is. Like, and the world right now is going through its own. The world right now is going through its own. What the fuck? Adjustments that personally, I'm more like intrigued. I'm more intrigued. You know? Like, this week, I wanted that fucking video posted on YouTube yet. Cause y'all gotta watch that shit, bro. Like, this week has this energy of just like, It got this energy of just like, boy, it's some shit going on in the energy this week.
Now you just had a rant. Break class.
Oh my God. It's funny that this video just popped up and on the police car it say 222. Y'all, this week's energy, I'm trying to tell you, it is something way more like, I feel like inside of my like, you ever seen a roller coaster? I don't know. I just got this energy in my spirit. Something is trickling. Something is trickling down. Not up, down. Something is trickling down. And the fact that I was talking about the root chakra today, and let's go see what the root chakra controls again. Hold on, let's get the specifics. Because the way, so the root chakra, it says at the base of the spines between the genitals and the anus. She's a weirdo. Anywho, like I was saying, the root chakra says, you feel safe in that your basic needs are met. You feel connected to nature. You feel grounded, healthy, and connected to your family in a positive way. Okay. Now, some other keywords that I see here is, grounding affirmations, breathing exercise, and gratitude is underneath the root chakra. And all this week, well, it's only Tuesday, but for the last couple of days in every reading that I've done, the word gratitude keeps coming up. And what I just feel like is this energy has, like, since I've been talking about reparations being something that you get back based off a good deed, this energy this week just gets me to the point, gets me this feeling of just like anticipation. And I just keep, and I don't like, when I say anticipation, I don't want it to seem like I'm talking about anxiety, because there's nothing that you should be anxious about. You dig what I'm saying? It's this thing of like just being, it's like this like process of arrival. You know what I mean? And like, that's what I just keep feeling this week. Like, things are just happening at a process of arrival. And it's just like divine timing always just gives me like, no, I mean, divine timing is divine timing. I'm trying to get the words out of my mouth, like expectancy. Jesus Christ. Thank you. Expectancy. Thank you. It's like you already know this shit gonna be delivered. It's just a matter of fact of what time is the damn people gonna deliver it. Like, you already got the tracking number and the date of arrival. It's just a matter of the fact of, it's just like when the postman or when the Amazon truck actually get to your house. You know, when you track a package on Amazon, they don't let you start they don't let you track how many houses they are until they actually get like closer to your neighborhood. And I realized that in the reading that I did the other day, I had on that white t-shirt, I kept looking at my neighbor, like being nosy about what they had going on over there. Like, just trying to see like what cars or whatever. Like, I've been really nosy about the cars that's passing by. And what I noticed is it's been a lot of like white and silver cars passing by. And it's funny because, was it yesterday? Either yesterday or the day before, I was sitting here and I randomly get somebody knocking on my door. And, I seen that she had food with her or whatever. So I'm like, I didn't order no food, but let me open the door and see. So I opened the door and she was like, you order DoorDash? And I was like, nah, I ain't order DoorDash. She said, but it says it's this address. I said, but nah, I ain't order it. Like, that ain't mine. You know what I mean? And she was like, she asked me the name or whatever. And I was like, nah, that's not my name. Like, it's not mine, you know? And I just felt like that's what the energy gives me. I think that shit happened yesterday. Let me go see. Because I feel like that shit is significant as fuck. Hold on, let me see when this lady came to my door. What's today? Tuesday? She came yesterday at 4:34. Hold on, I'm about to look up the angel number 434. And she came in a white car. Hold on, wait a minute. Okay, hold on. Because I feel like this is all significant. Oh, Jesus. Hold on. 434 is a message that your prayers and positive affirmations have been heard and are being responded to in divine right timing. Shut the fuck up. Shut up. Shut up. And today, I was, well, never mind. Maybe that was just for me. I'm gonna mind my business. But that's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. And then today, the pattern popped up, right? Hold on. Just give me a second. Today, Break Free, while I was in Target, Break Free popped up on the pattern. It says, today you may feel the urge to stretch beyond your current horizons and go outside your usual routine. The intention is, there's an energy encouraging you and others around you to challenge old beliefs and presumptions and judgments. The intention is to help you renew your energy, and this happens by facing and letting go of fears. How many times we talked about fears in the last couple of days? This is a good time to define yourself about what it means to live courageously. When you cross those borders into the unknown, unfamiliar territory, you give the universe a chance to show you may have been potentially limiting yourself. Now is a chance to break free from old ways of living and experience new ways of navigating in the world. If you've been in a cycle that feels repetitive or uninspiring, you may experience a sudden euphoric moment around what needs to change that can heighten your fearlessness. Key takeaways. This is a tremendous time to start a new project because this energy can deepen your relationship with your creativity, sacral chakra. And now that sacral chakra opening of why you are going forward to your creativity is because it's going to the root chakra. So not only is it going to the root chakra, it's going to the chakra that you literally can feel stable into new energy. You may encounter opportunities that allow you to expand your worldview, which can open your mind to a stream of options and choices you may not have been aware of. During this time, you may ask yourself, how can I achieve new levels of personal freedom? And how can I live life more on my own terms? What ideas have I been waiting on to launch into the world? Well, I told y'all last week, bitch, start the fucking podcast. Start the YouTube. Why aren't you posting on TikTok? Who the fuck cares? All the videos that I posted last week was the exact energy we were going into. From the finale, which was almost 10 days ago. I told you we was on a 10-day countdown. The finale was on... People was talking crap. What date was that? I need to know the date. What date did I post that video? What day did I record that video? It don't matter. That don't matter. 9 days ago was the finale. Matter of fact, that was a Saturday. What day was that? Was that the 1st? Yep. From October 1st, it's been a whole countdown. The finale, the clever plan, the preparation, the bad habits, what Matthew said, and we talked about who Matthew was, your spiritual esteem, the letter from your ancestors, permanent deletion, and no detours. And today's energy update is called spiritual arrival. Soul arrival. And today's live is going to be called Power Over Popularity. I don't know what I'm going to talk about in tomorrow's podcast, but I'm just trying to tell you. That's why y'all being called to do all this different shit. And since Chiron is something that's going on too, because see, Chiron is the wounds, the pain, the healing. Since y'all been healing, you're able to find your medicine, your dose of medicine of like your, what they call that? What they call it when they mix a contradiction. I don't know. Whatever people call it when they mix up a whole bunch of shit. That's what this is. That's what that is. Because Lilith being in Cancer has been showing you guys the wrath. Lilith is the concoction. Thank you. Yeah, a concoction. Lilith is the wrath, envy, freedom, rebellion, and fear. If Lilith is in Cancer and Cancer rules the fourth house of home, that means that the things that create a wrath in your life and envy and a lack of freedom and rebellion and fear, they're showing you that love don't live here anymore. And then Cyrus or Cyrus, whatever the fuck that is, that controls the nurturing, the compassion, the care, and the mother relationship. If God is your parental guidance, who is the mother guardian? Who is the parental guardian right now? You. Oh, it's 888 likes. Even though it's like 51 people in here, it really should be like 8.8K likes. So go ahead and tap the screen. That makes sense. And then Juno. Juno's what's really creating these dynamic changes with these lovers. Because Juno is the soulmates, the love, the romance, and the marriage. And the palace or pious, whatever, is the wisdom, talents, gifts, passion, and father relationships. Since I think palace is in, hold on. Let me see. I want to say it's in an air sign, but let me just check. Those, and I think I said that a couple months ago. Them asteroids was very important. Excuse me. Excuse me. Juno's in Pisces. That's why it has to be a soul connection. It's been in Pisces since April. That's why it has to be a soul connection. And that's exactly why people's fucking partnerships is not fucking working anymore. That's why they're fucking ending. Pisces is the last of the zodiac. So therefore, before Juno goes into Aries on the 13th of January, you need to go ahead and wrap up that shitty ass relationship. It ain't working. Then the Vista. So Vista went retrograde in Aquarius in August. Thank you. In August, right? So the fact that the Vista, which basically is the home and hearth, the fact that it entered retrograde in August and then it's going to go into Pisces in November, right before Sagittarius season, is because of the fact of you needed to logically figure out why don't you consider that home, sweetie? Logically, because what you want and what you need are two different things. And when the Vista enters Pisces in November, it's going to cause people to do things with impulse emotionally. And it's also going to have them in a dream world that they really want this dream Barbie house. And that's not it. From November all the way up until 7 days before Valentine's Day. Next Valentine's Day, a lot of more people are going to, I mean, I don't want to say it like that, but like, it's more people that's going to be, their feelings going to be hurt on Valentine's Day if they're not being smart. Instead of feeling the love, they're going to be upset. Then you got, So Pallas is the planet of like the wisdom and stuff like that. So that asteroid is in So right now, from July 4th until September the 6th, that's why a lot of the that's why there was a lot. That's where there was a lot of mental manipulation and also thank you. Narcissistic energy was at an all-time high between July and September, because the wisdom and the wisdom and like how you process your thoughts, it was in Gemini. And since that energy was very heavy, I told y'all Geminis can be very simple-minded. So people were being very simple-minded from that time about what was the logical thing to do in life. And they weren't following it from a balanced heart position. They were trying to balance it from I'm smarter than you. That's why I told y'all it was going to be a lot of competing energy. Like anything you can do, I can do better. I can do anything better than you. Who the fuck are you competing with? You need to compete with yourself. From now until next May, the way you think needs to be how you feel about it. The element of water is ruling us heavy. Oh boy. The energy of air and water has been ruling us heavily in this North Node and South Node time. Because since water is so powerful, you need to be able to save yourself from drowning, learn how to float, and also know when you are saving somebody that's trying to fight 3 feet of water. Y'all want to save people that all they need to do is stand up. That's a big thing that's happened from September all the way up until May. And it's funny that it's May 2nd. This is like 20 days before we get into the, no. Not 20 days. No, yeah, 20 days. 20 days before we get into Gemini season. And if Pallas is going to enter Leo on the 2nd and in Gemini season, y'all are about to realize that you need to save yourself, okay? Pallas entering Leo is going to make y'all tell people stand up. Right now, people are preying on your emotional. People are preying on how you love them. That's why I said if the love don't got longevity, obedience, vitality, and evolution, they don't fucking love you, okay? Call it spade, tomato. They don't fucking love you. So from September all the way up until next May, and I'm pretty sure that y'all are seeing this, of how much people really don't love you, because when you think about how they do you, talk to you, treat you, love supposed to feel like that? That's why so many people is addicted to pain, because they think love's supposed to feel like that. They don't even realize that what you're thinking here, how you've always fantasized love, was never a lie. You just need to make sure you fantasize your boundaries just as much as you fantasize love. A lot of people fantasize love and don't have that same energy for their boundaries. So that's why they get real confused by somebody that they love is treating them and making them feel in ways that don't feel like love. That's why people are realizing, like, I love you. And it's not that I don't love you because it's unconditional love. Why Pallas is in Cancer, that's where people are learning unconditional love. Love without conditions. Love without terms and all that type of shit. That's why we're big on the loving the boundaries, loving from a distance. That's why we learning that you don't really love me. You're fascinated with me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's it. You're fascinated. You kind of like, you don't love me. You fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? Like, you love what I do for you. You don't love who I am. You don't love me. That's why this is happening. That's why this is happening. You love what I do. You know, I hear that song. Yeah, he love what he do for him, but I ain't having none of that. If you want to get out your feelings, baby, you might want to just do it just like me. Bitch, don't play yourself. Ain't nothing about that nigga godly. He ain't just for you, baby. He for everybody. Nah, no, he ain't, bitch. Bitch, you for everybody. I done let you dog a little bit, but I'm gonna be some motherfucking nerves up in that ass. Where you at? That's why a lot of people are realizing that, like, morally and like physically, that man don't care about you. You dig what I'm saying? And also, we're understanding where men are saving you from them. That's a hard pill to swallow that a lot of women don't realize. Sometimes it's not that a man not treating you how you deserve. He trying to save you from the dark version of himself. So, like, his emotional unavailability doesn't come from a place of lack of vulnerability. It comes from a place of protection. A lot of men been trying to protect women from themselves. Not that he don't fuck with you. He been trying to save you from him. You know, a lot of men didn't want to become another number. Since all these asteroids have been in air and water, this is having men be more honest with their emotions and embrace their emotions. And since it's been in air and water, it's also been having women be more logical instead of being emotional, since women are emotional creatures. It's science. But the thing about it is, once a bitch get over her feelings and she get into her head, you normally can't fuck with her. That why men that ain't like, that's how women having glow ups. Cause her mind is different. You know what I'm saying? You can't fuck with her mind. You can't manipulate no bitch that mentally got on her shit. That's why I be trying to tell women, you know what I'm saying? I just keep it honest. You're a dumbass, okay? And that's cool if you want to be a dumbass, but don't be trying to praise around you being a dumbass like it's normal. Like, no, you're a dumbass. And you know what I'm saying? Like, you're not being logical about the situation. Like, what sense do it make for you to be fucking with a man that cheat on you? That's logically, you think that makes sense? What sense do it make for you to continue to fuck with somebody that's not going to give you what you deserve, instead of you complaining and talking about, I want you to do this, go get somebody that do it. Bitch, there's 100,000 niggas in the world. Why you ain't go get you one? Why you still stuck on that one? I'm big on, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and it is, if he wanted to, he would. But there's also this thing about, like, women don't know how to, like, teach a man how to treat them. Like, the fact that y'all don't let a man open the door, like, you know what I'm saying? If a man don't open the door, you don't stand there. Like, you just open the door. Why would you open the door? Stand there. Do actions. It's not always words. Sometimes you just need to do actions. Like, I'll never forget. Me and this nigga was sitting in the car. We was talking or whatever, and he was dropping me off. And he was telling me something, and I was just listening to him. And I thought it was sirens. After he got done talking, he was like, I told you I kind of got to go. I said, I know. I'm trying to figure out why we still sitting here. I didn't, why you didn't open my door? You need to come open my door. I didn't say nothing. Men are action creatures. So I'm going to speak with my actions. I'm going to sit here until you come open the door. No need for me to nag at you. That's one thing that women have to do. You have to logically teach a man how to treat you. You can't just expect him to do all this shit and he don't know. Like, do you not know there are women out here that really don't like flowers? So you can't expect for a man to get you flowers and you don't say nothing. You dig what I'm saying? Like, there are women out here that don't like flowers. So if you like flowers, why didn't you just tell him you like flowers? Why you just didn't tell him that? If he don't do it, then bitch, you know he ain't the one for you. But you know what I'm saying? It's women out here that don't like flowers. My grandma, she ain't like flowers. So it's like, that's something y'all have to understand. You gotta treat a man, you gotta teach a man how to treat you. Some women don't care about opening the door and shit like that. I do. Open my door when I get in and get out. Matter of fact, buckle me in. Matter of fact, pick me up so my feet don't have to hit the ground. I'm real like Veruca Salt for real. And you got to teach a man that, you know? I don't think women actually like logically think. Do y'all not know some of these niggas have never celebrated a birthday? A bitch ain't never gave them a birthday card, a cake, a Christmas present, but that pussy. I don't think y'all realize that. Like, it's really men out here that haven't been loved properly. So you got to teach them how to treat you. You know what I'm saying? Men out here ain't never had a birthday. They ain't never had nothing. And unfortunately, we give that to the wrong men. But it's for real. It's men out here that they've never celebrated their birthday. They've never like, if they got a new job, they girl ain't never like threw them a surprise birthday. A surprise congratulations, or sent cookies to their job, or like just shit like that. Like, there's men out here that have never experienced that. All they've experienced. Thank you. All they've experienced is sex. So you got to teach a man outside of that. That's why when men get real clingy and get real cute, bitches be like, oh my God, he's so clingy. That's why bitches be like, oh my God, he's so sensitive. He's so clingy. No, girl, he like you. he like you. Women don't even realize when a man really like them. I'm the type, I feel like I shouldn't have to teach you how to love me. To each his own. All I'm going to say is closed mouths don't get fed. That's closed mouths don't get fed. Men aren't emotional beings. You like to be emotionally stimulated. You would have to tell a physical being that. Men know how to invest. Men know how to move, make actions happen. And it's all based off of what you said. It's not even like you got to tell him step for step, I want this and I want that. It's not even that. It's just casual conversations of like, I like flowers. If he fuck with you and he's considerate of your feelings, I promise you he's going to buy you flowers. If you say things like, I like to travel, or I like to do this, I like to do that, it's a man's job to invest in what you said you like. A man is really just supposed to physically make all the things that we say come like from our brains to reality. That's all men are supposed to do. It's the same thing with your masculine energy. Your feminine energy creates all these ideas and your masculine energy conquers them. So why would you not do the same thing for a man? I'm just saying. It's literally science. Like, women be wanting shit that they see on Instagram, but like, you do realize that he listened to what she liked and he did that. That's what people be failing to realize. They listen to what they've heard you say and do with that. Like, come on now. So you telling the nigga what you like and he don't do it, then what you expect? You know what I'm saying? Like, that ain't the one for you. That's what you have to understand. That's why y'all pick the wrong men. Y'all just want the specific man that you want to do that to do it. And that's why he don't do it. But if you tell a man you like something and he do it, it's because he actually wants to. He listens. It's not about teaching someone how to love you. It's teaching somebody how to treat you. Y'all want this fairy tale shit, but ain't never told the man what the fairy tale was. And then you was upset when you told a man the fairy tale and he didn't do it. Because he didn't want to. If he didn't want to make your dream a reality, you dig what I'm saying? if he didn't want to make your dream a reality, it's because that's what he did not want to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what men really supposed to do, for real. No, I get what you were saying. I'm just saying in general, like, that's what men's supposed to do. Men's really supposed to be making our dreams a reality. That's why women don't have to work hard. Like, I tell you, I don't work hard. I don't do hard labor. Because I have a soft life with God. So now that I have a soft life with God, I know how to submit and surrender to my husband. The only thing that God has really had me work on, and I know I'm still going to have to work on it once I physically get my man, is the whole being direct with what I need. Like, instead of saying things like, I need a fill-in, or, you see my toe? Like, it's broken. Like, my nails broke. Like, just subliminal messages, you know what I'm saying? I realized that I just need to be direct and just be like, can I have some money to do this? Like, you know what I mean? Like, from my man. Like, you know, from niggas you don't care about, ask him for money. Who cares? But I'm saying, like, with my man, I'm going to have to be open and vulnerable to, like, telling him, like, I need help with this. You know what I'm saying? Like, can you help me with this? Like, can you do this for me? Like, can you, like, you know what I mean? Like, this, just the sense of asking instead of hinting. Like, that's something that I have to work on. And I know I have to work on that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have to work on the can I thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, the subliminals, I learned that a real man, like, and he'll skip over them too. Like, a real man will skip over the subliminals because he gonna be like, I ain't fucking putting no puzzle together, girl. What do you want? Like, he needs directness. A real man needs directness. He not finna be going around the bushes with me and, oh, you know, like, if my nail broke, me telling you, oh, my nail broke, is like, okay, your nail broke. Me saying, can you help? Can you send me some money so I can get my nails done? Yeah, sure, I'll send you some money. But you just telling me, like, they don't, emotionally, I'm irritated that my nail broke. So since I'm irritated, you should be irritated too. So the first thing you should say is, well, babe, let's go ahead and get that fixed. You see what I'm saying? If I was to say, can this? That's how they think. Like, I didn't, that came from a trauma though. I ain't gonna cap. That came from a trauma. And I had to learn that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had that bad where I throw subliminals at niggas. And niggas would just be, I just be like, I just can't believe this happened. And then they just be like, damn, that's crazy. I'm ready to cut a nigga off because he talking about, damn, that's crazy. But I realized I didn't give him a problem to solve. I just told him how I felt. You see what I'm saying? Girl, yes, I'm a total brat. Can I have some money? I'm real soft-spoken with my man. That's why I had to realize that men, a lot of feminine men was clinging because of the fact of I was a very, like, stern, strong woman. But then, like, when I'm in a relationship or, like, I get into a man's presence, I submit. All this gutter shit, this work. You know what I'm saying? This is my personality. When I'm with a man, I expect a man to handle things. Oh, no. I'm not getting involved in no man's business. I am not that girl. I am not her. I don't like to pump gas. I don't like to look, I don't like hard labor. I think men should do hard labor. I do. I really do. When I used to be Miss Ma'ams, I'm telling you, niggas, like my friends with benefits, they would be doing shit around my house for me. That's a man's job, baby. I'm not putting up no curtains. I'm not moving shit around the house. I'm not taking the trash out. That is hard labor. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. If my car needs the light needed to be fixed, I'm asking a nigga to do that. If I'm fucking with you, you're gonna do that. I submit to a man. Yeah. I'm real chivalry is not dead. I'm big on chivalry is not dead. Okay. So, you know, like, But the asking thing, like being direct with asking, I had to learn that. But that came from like, it's different. Like with my granddaddy, I could ask my granddaddy for some money straight up and he'll do it. My dad, it used to always come with some bullshit. So like, I realized that I was only taking parts of how my granddaddy would treat me and parts of my daddy and trying to combine them. And I realized that the things that I was taking from my dad was the toxic shit. And the things I was taking from my granddaddy was the healthy shit. And I just allowed the toxicity to overpower it. So, what do you think about a dude asking you to teach them how to love because they don't know how? I don't think that's bad. It's different when it comes from a man being vulnerable. You see what I'm saying? It's different when a man is being vulnerable compared to manipulation. That's how I feel. Oh, my dad, my mom. You can tell by their actions, because their actions, they veer to a vulnerable spot. Like, they act softer. They don't act that way for their benefit. They're acting that way so they can build with you. See, that's what I mean by women are the foundation and men are the structure of the home. They got to have a foundation to build on. You dig what I'm saying? So like I feel like that's the sense of like I feel like that's the reciprocated energy of like, I want to learn. It's the same thing of like a man teaching you how to be safe. Like, you got to feel safe. Like, I love me, but I want to know, I want to have enough space to love me and you. You see what I'm saying? Like, that's what I mean by manipulation and vulnerability. Because somebody that's trying to manipulate you into how to teach them how to love, they don't love themselves. So if they don't love themselves, they don't have no room to love you and them. A man that's vulnerable is like, I love me, but I've never loved somebody else in a healthy love. That's when I get when the man be like, teach me, because I wanna love you healthy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't wanna love you out of trauma, or I don't wanna love you out of need or grief or for like regret or just like they don't want to love you out of how they was loved, which was out of basically like manipulation. But a man that tries to do that at manipulation, child, I don't know. Because this guy I talked to asked me that before, and I reacted saying I shouldn't have to teach you that. Ooh. Well, did you want to invest in him or not? That was a little bit tough. She said I shouldn't have to teach you that. Ooh. Like, I don't know if y'all know this, but like, women are love. So even though somebody has to love themselves, it's just a certain love that you get from a woman. It's just how we are. It's a nurturing thing. So I know there are women out here that like, I'm not helping no man learn how to love. That's cool. But see, that's how I know you don't have that nurturing aspect that men need. It's a nurturing thing that men need, you know? Men need nurturing. They're physical creatures. They're little beasts. They're beasts with little boys inside of them. When a man loves you, all of his little boy energy will come out. When a man loves you, that happy little boy energy will come out. When a man don't love you and he been trying to finesse you and he's in his feminine energy, his bitch ways come out. He act like a woman. I'll give you directions. You'll get us there. I like that. I don't know. I'm realizing that there's a lot of women, there's a lot of men that have. She said, I'm ready to text this man sorry. It's the truth. I'll never forget. So this nigga, well, let me stop calling him a nigga. This man, he did something to me. And the first thing I thought to say was, you got me fucked up. And he was like, what? He was like, what the fuck is that? Like, what? Why? Like, why did you feel the need to articulate your words like that? Like, why couldn't you just tell me what was wrong? Like, what is the whole you got me fucked up? And I was like, you know what? You're right. I said, I do apologize. I'm not sorry for what I said. I am sorry for how I said it. Your actions did have me fucked up, but I could have articulated what specifically had me fucked up. That is one thing I notice about men that are not like in their, men that actually like have men energy. They don't deal well with the back and forth. They're not going to go back and forth. I remember one time, the same man, he made me mad. And when he made me mad, and he knew he upset me. So it wasn't like I was totally out of pocket, but he knew he upset me. And I don't know what he said. He said something and I went off. And when I go off, I start calling you all types of bros. And are you fucking serious? And do I look dumb? And I'm just going off and everything. And he was like, look, you've never spoken to me in that tone. He said, I think we just need to give ourselves a second because you're throwing that bitch word around a lot. And I don't want us to say things that we don't mean. And I didn't call him a bitch. That's what it was. I never say he was a bitch. But the fact of how I was throwing that word around, it was getting spicy. And he was like, you've never had that tone with me. Let's just take a second and let's let you calm down and I'll think things through and then we can come back and discuss this. I was like, damn, I really been dealing with some toxic ass niggas, bro. Cause my ex would have been all types of, oh, this bitch, you fucked, da, da, da. I would have been all types of, and that's one thing that I said why I wanted to work on myself, because I ain't gonna cap. The way me and my ex used to talk to each other, like, I don't want to talk to my husband like that. Like, I just don't want to talk to somebody that I see, like, I'm vulnerable with and I give my body to. I don't want to be calling you no fuck nigga, no bitch ass boy, no punk ass bitch. Like, I don't want to be calling you that. I don't even want to have to raise my voice at my man. Like, for real. And I know arguments happen between couples, but like, there's a way to get your point across without raising your voice. And that's why I'm truly and honestly learning how to articulate what I feel, because there's really no in between with me. I'm either going to ignore the shit out of you or I'm going to read you for filth. You know what I'm saying? And I've learned that shutting down is not a good defense mechanism. And also saying things to intentionally hurt people is also not a good thing to do either. Because I got a real slick mouth and I don't just say things. Like, I don't say things of just like out of anger. Like, I'd bring up like your triggers and shit like that, like to intentionally hurt you, because that's using my gift for evil. And I've learned that with my husband, I don't want to have to I don't want to talk like that. Like, I don't want to talk like that. Like, I don't want to raise my voice and I don't want to be smart and I don't want that. I don't want that. So that is something that I am learning. Well, I've learned from myself, even with friends, because like, if you make one false move with me, I just be ready to cut you off and never talk to you again. And I realized that you have to articulate what you feel. Like, if you cutting somebody off, you cutting them off. Like, it has nothing, like, how they feel about it is not your issue. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, And that's my biggest thing. I'm very disposable of people. Like, that was a very toxic trait of mine, to just be like, trash, Control, Alt, Delete, and I delete your whole existence. And I realized that if my dreams hadn't shown me no weird shit, or I don't get no like weird energy type shit, I should be able to articulate that I don't want to fuck with you no more. You know what I mean? Like, I should be able to articulate that it's just not gonna work. You know what I'm saying? Like, instead of me just Control, Alt, deleting you, I should be able to have an adult conversation of like, this isn't gonna work. This is against my boundaries. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like we're not connecting. Like, we're not on the same path. Like, but that's something that I had to learn, like, real bad. And I do feel like another toxic trait that I realized is another toxic trait that I feel is if some, like, okay, what I realized with men that I needed to like get my shit together was, if a man asks you how you doing, you need to just tell him what's going on. Like, I'm a queen of I'm fine. Like, if you don't give a man an opportunity to fix a problem, it kind of defeats the purpose of that if you see him to be somebody that can fix a problem. You know what I mean? Like, I realized that about me. Like, I'm cool, everything's good, whatever. And then when I'm totally frustrated, that's when I want to be like, you didn't even ask me this and this. And he'd be like, I've asked you so many times how you're doing and you never say anything. So shit, I just assume you always straight. The assumption that I'm always okay is no. But I understood, because every time I was asked, was I okay? I was like, oh yeah, I'm good. Things are good. Things were not. I didn't give a man an opportunity to actually fix my problems, because I felt like that gave me this feeling of like weakness. And it gave me a feeling of like, especially weakness. But it gave me like, I wasn't like on my shit, Like, I just like on some perfect shit, And that was like something that I realized, that men need problems to solve. They need work to do. They need business. Like, men need business. And as a woman, I got a list of fucking problems I need you to fix, okay? And due to men now embracing their intuition, men are realizing who they need to actually invest and fix the problems for. That's probably one of the biggest things men are starting to realize. Like, it ain't that they don't want to solve problems. Men are just understanding that, okay, I don't need to fix that bitch problem. That bitch is causing her own problems. This one over here, she just won't help with her problem. This bitch is causing her problems. Have you lived in North Carolina or Atlanta? You look so familiar. I live in Atlanta now. Yeah. My theme song now is Girl with the Tattoo. My theme song now is Girl with the Tattoo by Miguel. How soft and lovely that song is, and makes it easy to trust you. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the energy. That makes sense. I feel like I know you, but I don't know how. I don't know how either. Be saying I'm hurt, okay, and the whole time I'm hurting inside. Hell yeah. I'm late on a bill and I'm over here like, everything's fine, everything's good. In reality, this nigga like, okay, he had the money to pay for the bill the whole time. I just didn't speak up. My problem could have been solved in 30 seconds, and I'm over here like, I'm okay. And a man being a man, okay. Okay, you good? All right, cool. I'm telling you, I hated it. A man be like, you good? You straight? Yeah, I'm good. Everything going good. Work going good. Oh, time you stressed the fuck out. Whole time, bitch, you was stressed. And the whole time that nigga could have fixed your problem. That's how we need to be deciphering about men. To the men that we tell our problems to and they actually come with a resolution. That's how we need to start crossing them out. Not by the ones that try to play mind games with us and try to read our minds. We need to be worried about the men that's if they're gonna try to do the solution or not. Hell, I remember I ain't even give men the opportunity to fix my solution. You know what I mean? Until I actually started to get into this energy of just asking them. Just ask them. And the men that didn't do it, I didn't want to fuck with them no more. Like, I'll never forget. I was going to the plug. One time, the plug had seen me so much, I asked the plug for some money for my hair. The nigga gave me like $300. He was like, here. He gave me cash in my hand. Like, I'm like, damn. I could have just been asking this whole time, bro. Nigga just gave me, he was like, here. I was like, I'm finna get my hair done. Can I have some money to get my hair? And I was joking. He was like, how much you need? I was like, $300. Gave me $300. I was like, wow. It's just like, we really just have to ask them. And the men that don't, it's like, you know what it is? I think women have a very strong ego. So if a woman gets denied, that kind of hurts her ego to not ask. But what I realized is, it don't hurt my ego if you can't do what I'm asking you to do. It just made me want to go find another nigga. I just feel like it just gives me, it's giving new nigga. Don't play with his wife. Who wife? I just feel like if you can't do what I need you to do, it's just giving new nigga. Yeah. And I think as women, we gotta get over that sense of loyalty, that emotional attachment. We gotta get over that. We do, because it's giving new nigga. I'm big with that. I even told this dude that. He called me talking about, I said, bro, you'll never get your bitch back, bro. I'm not finna deal with this shit from you. Like, I need shit done. The Cash App need to bling. You know what I'm saying? Like, since I decided to, because, I was ignoring the male population for like almost a year. No, I've been ignoring the male population since January. I stopped fucking with this one dude I was playing around with in January. And since January of this year, I've ignored the male population. So now I'm back. I'm ready to be back in the streets. Or not the streets. The boulevard. Not the streets. I'm only on one road. Whatever comes across that road, it's like, I'm not really tripping. Period. My husband did not play about me. Now I'm on this road where, like, I don't need to switch and go to the avenue or the street. I'm just on the road. So if you just not happen to be at the bus stop when I pull up, you know what I'm saying? Then I'm just going to keep going. You know what I'm saying? If you don't have the funds to get on the bus, I'm just going to keep going. Ain't no, oh, I'm gonna let you slide with $1.20. No. It costs $2.50 for a ride. You don't got $2.50 to get on the ride. You can't get on the bus. Close the door. Next bus stop. And that's how I feel. And that's how I've been. Like the men that I've, like, don't get me wrong. Since I've gotten my life together, the quality of men that have been talking to me has definitely went up. I must say. It's me that be like, ugh, never mind. So, and I just feel like if I say something, like one time I'll never forget, like I was saying how I get monthly massages. And he was like, oh, I can give you one. Blocked. I'm blocking men at the very moment they say anything I don't like. Blocked. This one guy was like, oh, I was like, oh, so are you looking to date seriously, like get married? He was like, oh, I'm focusing on myself right now and my career. Blocked. One dude, I don't know, he said something I did like. Blocked. Yeah. As women, we really have to get over that. It's normal. It's actually healthy. It really is. We have to get over that. Block them. You never existed. Yeah. So that's something that I'm realizing, because a lot of you guys are going to be dating healthy now. And you need to understand that at the very moment that a man doesn't do what you want him to do, and I mean that in a logical sense. If you say you want a relationship and he's talking about being a FWB, if you say you don't want a man with kids and he has kids, if you say you need something and he's like, oh, it's giving blocked. Inconsistency. Yeah. It's just how it's going to go. One thing I know, and one thing I know for a fact, men know how to use their fucking words. They might not be all emotional and bubbly and all that all the time, but a man knows how to use his words. So all that excuses, I only got 4 minutes. Do what I gotta do to prove to you that I'm gonna do anything. Because in 4 minutes, I never have my girl. I'm a loser to some other man. Block the shit out of them. Because you know what? I don't know if y'all know this, but men gonna stand 10 toes down by their boundaries. Men gonna stand 10 toes down. If a man say he don't want to fuck with no bitch that got kids, I bet you ain't never seen him with no bitch with kids. If a man say he don't like this, I bet you ain't never seen. If a man say he don't like this and you do that, I bet you he cut your ass off. And it's to their boundaries, because there are men that do, you know what I'm saying, like people please and shit like that. But whatever boundary that they have, I bet you they not gonna cross it. Men don't play like that. Men real kind of sassy. You know what I'm saying? Not sassy like, you know what I'm saying, like in a mean way. But if you think about it, men are real sassy when it comes to what they want in life. They're not finna. Men be like, blocked, ignore, Men be strict on their boundaries. If a man say he not ready for a relationship, I bet you he won't get into no relationship until he wants to get into a relationship. Yeah. Yeah. Like, I don't think we realize that. Yep. Men don't play about their boundaries. Men do not play about their boundaries. Like I said earlier, there are men that were trying to protect you from themselves. That was a boundary of theirs to not come into your life and cause you pain. Did they step out that boundary? No. No. If a man keep you at a distance because he trying to do shit, one thing I know for a fact of, a real man, if his money is funny, the way he will push you the fuck away and he will not let you get no close. If he feels you're of value and he feels that you are a good woman, like, I'm serious, like, he sees the value in you, the way that man will keep you. Men don't play about their boundaries. That's why they play around with whatever airhead let them play. That's how placeholders happen. If y'all want me to be honest, that's how placeholders happen with women. That's why women be so hurt when a man don't marry them. Bitch, you was saving face. It was never gonna be you. Look what you was letting him do. Like, look where he was when he was with you. Girl, don't no man want to be no husband broke. You're a play. That's how that placeholder shit happened. I promise you. And what happens is the girl be dogging him out, talking crazy, or be trying to do things, hold him down, like, you know what I'm saying, trying to come up on some shit. But he already, like, it's like you weren't listening to him when he set his boundaries. So what he did was just milk the situation because you was going to deal with whatever he was giving. But if he sees value of you, that man will keep his fucking distance. I don't care what y'all say. He won't let the woman that he wants come a 3-mile radius of him. Men be stiff on that shit. If he fuck with you like that and he don't got no money like that, because men are supposed to protect and provide, and they know that, so we're just telling them things that they already know. Them men, man, stop it. Man, that man won't let you breathe around him, let alone come around him. So if you with a man while he broke, you might as well just go ahead and find you another man. Because even if he broke and y'all growing together, he still kind of be very, standoffish. But if you heard his boundaries and you said, it don't matter, I'm going to stick with you, I'm going to stick right beside you while he told you his boundaries, ma'am, you cannot possibly believe that once he get his shit together, y'all will stay together. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Men have an ego that needs to be stroked. You is not stroking no ego by letting him not be a man. That's one thing I realize with women. When they say feminine energy, this is what I hear when I say feminine energy. I hear, you got it. I believe in you. I trust you. I trust you. You'll do it when you need to do it. When you're ready, you'll make the actions that you want. I'm proud of you for doing those things that you need to do. Handle what you need to do. I'm going to handle what I need to do. Yeah. That's feminine energy to me. Telling a man, I believe in you, you got this, and not sitting next to him while he go through it, that's feminine energy. Because what help can I do? You're a man. You need to go do what a man does. There's nothing that I can do. As a woman, as a feminine energy, all I can do is pray for you. Bow your head. All I can do is pray for, all I can do is help a man's mental. There's nothing physically I can help a man do. They're action oriented. There's not a reference I can go pick up. There's not a website I can send him. He know what the fuck he need to do. Go let him do it. May God be with him. And that's all I'm going to do. I'm going to pray for you. That's all I can do. And I realize when you try to do the action part for men, you end up with a bad bitch. You end up with a bad bitch. You start trying to do action shit for men, you end up with a bad bitch. You end up with a bad bitch. I realize, I'm the baddest bitch. I don't need no bad bitches around me. I'm the baddest bitch. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to go do bad bitch shit, and I'm going to go let you do men shit, and I'm going to stay out of men's business. Oh, that's so lovely. I'm so proud of you. I believe in you. You can do it. You got this. May the Lord help you. You got it. You got it. You got it, okay? You got it. All right. I don't give a fuck if the man's broke. I don't care if he's suffering. He will get himself out that shit. There's nothing I can do